I want you to show me how to get to know someone like you, someone like you. I want you to know.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have a makeup tutorial for you guys. The first fall makeup tutorial. I'm really excited. I love fall makeup. It's amazing. So I decided to go with a green kind of olive look this time around, and I really like it. I'm actually in love with it, and it was super simple to do. Please don't forget to like the video, comment down below, and also please subscribe to my channel. And yeah, if you want to see how I got this look, just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so let's get started. I am using an eyeliner, a very creamy eyeliner, and I'm just aligning my top lash line. I'm gonna go ahead and just take my finger and start blending it out. I'm just putting this on as a base. It's not really necessary, but usually I like to do some kind of base, but you can totally skip this step. Now I'm just going in with a transition color, just a light brown. You can use anything. I believe I used the caramel brown in the chocolate bar palette at this part, but I do switch it later, and I'll let you know what I use later. But just kind of apply kind of sloppy. It's not a very important part. It's just sort of a base. That's all it really is. Now I'm using one of my favorite eyeshadows from MAC. This is Guilt by Association. I'm applying some onto my brush, and then I'm spraying it with Fix Plus. It's called foiling, and I'm just doing this so that the color pops more and the glitter pops more. So yeah, and I'm also using kind of a patting motion because eyeshadows like this that have a lot of glitter and stuff like that tend to fall a lot. So I'm just trying to pat just to avoid that. I mean, it's kind of unavoidable, but it just helps a little bit if you pat instead of sweeping. So yeah, I'm just doing the same thing to the other eye. Alright, now I'm taking the chocolate bar palette and I'm using that darkest brown, but it has a little bit of green undertones, so that's what I'm using then. And I'm applying that in the outer corner of my eye just to create a little bit more dimension and to darken up the look as well, because this is kind of a fall look. Now I'm grabbing my MAC palette and I'm using, I believe, wait, let me think. It's Rule and Saddle. And I applied this on a small blending brush. The reason I did this is because I wanted it to look warmer and I wanted more orange. So yeah, I kind of blended that out. Now I'm going back in with that dark green from the palette and just putting a little bit more on just so we don't lose the color. And just kind of put it into my crease as well. Now I'm going back with the MAC Shadow Guilt by Association, applying more Fix Plus, and again I'm doing this to intensify the color, make sure we haven't lost it since we've been blending so much and adding so many colors. So yeah, now I'm using my favorite eyeliner, my L'Oreal the Super Slim, and I'm gonna do a wing line. I'm making sure I'm staying really close to my lash line because I do not want a very thick line. I don't like that. And then just kind of doing my wing. Alright, now for my favorite part, I'm going to be layering my mascara. You guys know that's the trick to getting very thick, long lashes. And I'm using the Colossal by Maybelline and Lash Sensational also by Maybelline. Concealer time. I'm using the Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline. I'm applying it in a triangle motion underneath my eyes. Again, this is to cover my freckles that I do not like, and also to bring more light onto my face. Just look a little bit more brighter, more awake. I love concealer. I'm a concealer junkie. Love it. Alright, now I'm taking my beauty blender. Again, you do not have to use a beauty blender. You can use any sponge that you own. This is just my favorite one. And I'm just going ahead and blending the concealer out. I like the beauty blender because you soak it and your makeup just doesn't look as cakey as with brushes. I don't know, I just like the beauty blender, so that is what I use. Now I'm using Airspun loose powder and I'm applying that everywhere where I put concealer, and this is just gonna set the concealer, make sure it stays throughout the day, and it has a little bit of coverage and it's great. I love this powder. Time to bring some color onto my face. I am using my favorite bronzer, the Physician Formula sun powder bronzer. I don't know the name of it, but I talked about it on my last video. And all I'm doing is adding a little bit of bronzer onto my cheekbones, onto my forehead, and onto my nose as well. Not too much. I don't want to be too dramatic on my nose, but I do like a little bit of color on it. Blush time. I am using the Tarte blush in, I believe it's called Party. They spell it a little bit different, but I think it means party. And I'm just putting that on the apples of my cheeks, a little bit on my nose, and on my temples. And I don't know why I do that. I've just always done it, so I'm going with it. For highlight, I'm using my favorite highlight of life. This is the Becca Champagne Pop, and as you can see, I've hit pan. I truly just love it. And I'm going to apply that on the top of my cheekbones, just where I want the light to hit. I'm also going to be doing my nose and a little bit above my eyebrows. Back with our brown eyeliner, I'm going to go ahead and line my waterline just to bring a little bit of smokiness down there and darkness as well, just to balance everything out. I am going to use the same brush that I was using with the green Guilt by Association color, and I'm just going to blend it down there, just to smoking it out a little bit more, then using a bigger brush to smoke it out a little bit more. Gonna apply some mascara to my bottom lash line, or bottom lashes, and then also a little bit on my top lashes because I'm addicted to mascara. Time to line our lips. My lips are already lined, but I did use Strip Down by MAC, And now I'm using Dose of Color Knock on Wood right on top. And I seriously love this shade. Just love it. I'm falling in love with it even more as the days go by. I'm just addicted to it. Alright, time to take my ears out and shake out my hair. Yeah, this is it for you guys. I hope you guys like this look. Please go ahead and recreate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.